Hi guys, this is Giacomo from Muggiano Winery, and today I'd like to talk about the Vinsanto del Chianti. It is one of our dessert wine. Okay, the winemaking process of Vinsanto is something of a miracle. After the grape used for Vinsanto, mainly Trebbiano and Malvasia, are harvested in late September, they are laid out on straw mats to dry for several months, okay, in a process referred to as passito. I'm sure you ever heard about the name passito. The grapes are kept in warm, well-ventilated rooms, and this sort of a drying process allows the sugar in the grape to be more concentrated, okay? In other words, the longer the grapes dry, the higher the residual sugar will be in the wine. So to recap, the different residual sugar you can find in the Vinsanto is due to the length of the drying process, okay? The longer the drying process, the higher the residual sugar will be in the wine, okay? Then the raisins are pressed and placed into special barrels called caratelli, okay? They are a small cask where they sit and wait for a natural fermentation to begin. This happens in the spring. It's a long and slow fermentation that can take up to 4 years to complete. So we are talking about Vinsanto 2008 and 2009, okay? Producer may use a yeast known as a madre in Italian, that includes a small amount of finished Vinsanto from previous years of production, okay? This older wine can help to start the fermentation process and also add complexity to the wine. Vinsanto is required to age for at least 3 years in the Caratelli, the small cask we talked about before, but many producers used to age their Vinsanto for 5 to 10 years, like in our cases, okay? Vinsanto, as I said before, is a dessert wine that is perfectly paired with the typical Tuscan almond biscuit called cantuccini. So now you just dip the biscuit in the Vinsanto and enjoy it. Cheers!